Hey, what's up, y'all? Let's get into Housewives of Miami season 6, episode 2. So they showed the ladies doing their thing out and about and everywhere else. So we start off with Nicole and her son. They go get ice cream and stuff. I said her son is so big now. I said he really is really big. So she's on the phone. She went to check on Gertie. And so she checked on Gertie. Gertie is working and whatever. And she told Gertie, I want to invite you out. You know, we're gonna get up with the besties. That's include Adriana and Adriana and oh my god, what's her name? Julia. Adriana and Julia. We're gonna get up with the besties and just have oysters and champagne day. Oyster and champagne meet up us. So she went because she knows something's wrong, and from the Alexis night, she knew that something ain't right, and it ain't. She's not. It's not really settling with her to see her friend crying and upset. So she gonna get down to the bottom of it. So we move on from there. We move on to Adriana goes back Lisa's boyfriend's house where Lisa and the boyfriend is. So the house that she used to live in when she was married, he owns it. And she went over to he invited her over so that she can see the house now that he gutted the house and monitored. And now it's monitored now. So she's saying that she liked it. She said it looked better when she liked it better when she lived in it. I said, girl, nah. Girl, please. Not even close. But whatever. So they over there and stuff like that. Uh did a little chit chat and not really a lot. We end up finding out that he wants Lisa to move in and stuff. But Lisa said she's not ready. Lisa said she's not ready to move in. She wanna take it slow. She wanna take it slow and easy. And I said, at least she got some sense, you know, at that point. She got really some sense now. I said, I'm good for her. So moving on from there, we move on to moving on to Larson, Alexis, and Kiki. So they working out. They get done working out. So they do a little chit chatting. We end up finding out that they chit chat about Alexis event and stuff. And Alexis goes into, Todd not being there and stuff like that. And Kiki says, she said Kiki was like, I was wondering, when once you said about y'all wasn't getting the divorce, it made me think. She went, well, you saying, yeah, I said that because I didn't want y'all to. That's why I said we not getting the divorce. And she said, I only thought that because you said it. When you said it, that made me think it. It's like, duh. I'm like, it really did, because I'm like, you not making any sense. I said, so you really not telling the true story of what's really going on with y'all? But moving on from there, so they move on to Kiki telling her about they asked what would be the real problem? Do Ty have any issue with anybody? And she said no, it would be only person he would have issue with would be Adriana. And that's made Kiki. So Kiki said, well, on the ride over there to your house, Adriana said this. She said the only reason Alexis is with Todd is because of the material things that he can offer her in the finance, because material things that he can offer her, and it makes her look better than us in that it makes her seem like she's in a higher financial bracket. And I went, oh, well, I said, oh damn. I said, but to me, I'm like, Alexa's supposed to have money. She supposed to have money from, you know, a long time ago when she was with a crime mob, with a druggie, drug dealer, and with the man that she buried, who passed away. So it's like she should have money, and then the business that she had, she should have money. Period. And his money should be because he's supposed to be a realtor, big time realtor. So and on his own business. So I'm kind of like, but moving on from there. So Alexis said that also Alexis went on saying that Adriana is just jealous of her being married, and she said she think that Adriana would have been happy that she would say they would have getting a divorce. I said, girl, don't nobody care about you getting a divorce. Don't nobody care about you even being married, except you. So Marisol ended up calling during that and ended up inviting them to her gay brunch that she been doing for some years. She started doing it in New York, and now she been doing it down there in Miami and stuff like that. Um so she invited them ladies to come to that. So after that we move on to okay, move on to Julia. So Julia ended up going over to Lisa's boyfriend house, where Adriana was, and hanging out with them and chit chatting and stuff. And they end up talking about what happened at Alexis thing and how because Lisa went, yeah, you was activated that night, Julia. Julia ain't well. Shane, I just had to tell how I was feeling because Marisol, she does a lot. Yeah, I said, girl, you was on that bitch neck. So Lisa was like, yeah, Lisa went, so what's going on with y'all know what's going on with Gertie? Because she went, yeah, because she was crying and everything, and she said, yeah, she went, I'm really worried because we don't know what's going on, and it just, she went, so they talked a little bit about that, they just trying to figure out what's going on with Gertie, because she was really worried about Gertie and stuff. And moved on from there. We move on to so they end up showing, so we move on to Larson and her dude. So Larson and her dude was out to dinner. They had a nice time and whatever, and we end up finding out that he said that since they've been going together and stuff like that, he had been thinking about it made him realize and think about now he want to have a family and kids, because beforehand all he thought about was work. All he thought about, because he used to play basketball and stuff, and work in his business. So now since he been dating her, he realized he even got to a point where he wants to revisit being, he want to be married, have kids, and it's because of her and stuff. And he ended up telling her that he's going on and he'll be gone for a week and a half because he got to go back to LA to do LA for his store in LA and do some work for there and stuff. And she's so sad and stuff that he gonna be gone. I said, girl, I said, you in your 50s. You close to it. And I said, girl, okay, whatever works for you. If they, I said, okay, girl. But alrighty. So we move on from there. We move on to Lisa. So Lisa is in her car. She on her way to her lawyer office because no, she was on her way to uh, a hearing with Lenny. On her way to her lawyer to go to her hearing that they had with Lenny and his lawyer to get a temporary support while they going through this divorce. And on the way there, her lawyer called and said that Lenny agreed to all the demands for the temporary support. And come to find out, she only asked for damn $8,000. I said, 8,000. I said, bitch, I went 8,000. I went, wait a minute. I said, when I looked at that, I went, hold up. Is this? I said, wait a minute, hold up. Is this, I said, is this heifer? I went, Lisa, I don't know what lawyer you got. Girl, you need to go find you another one. Because I said, find you two, three, four. Because I said, you got one lawyer, you should have about 3 lawyers working for your ass. Because I said, that's some sad shit right there. I said, $8,000, what that gonna do for you? Period. I said, that's not enough. I said, that's only enough to wipe your ass. I said, I went 8K for what? I said, that barely, excuse me, I said, that barely buy you groceries. I said, that barely buy your groceries, pay your water bill, your electric bill, your rent, buy a pair of shoes for one kid. Girl, I said, I don't understand that. I said, she should be at least getting shit. I said, she should be getting at least a month temporary. I want to say at least 100K or more in temporary support. Period. But that's what she said that he agreed to it. I said I think he was gonna lose in this hearing, and so he just agreed to that. He agreed to what she asked for, or apparently, I think that's something that he probably suggested, Lenny. Cause I'm like, that can't be. That I said that's not enough money to support you during this divorce at all. But we moving on from there. We move on to excuse me. We move on to Marisol's brunch, gay brunch. So she gets there, and I said the place ain't even set up. I said it's barely set up. Still tables they gotta set up. I'm like, oh Lord. I said, girl, alrighty. So everybody gets there and stuff. They finish setting up. Everybody finally gets there. So we end up having her, there end up being a conversation. Kiki ended up telling that she ran into Lenny's lover's, her ex-husband, at an event. She sat by him. And Lisa said that he's being drugged in the press. Which is crazy. Like, how he being drugged for his ex-wife who was cheating on him with Lenny, which is crazy. But yeah, that's what Lisa said and stuff. And so switching from that, we switched to Lisa ended up asking Alexis what's going on with her and Todd, because she said we ran into Todd on the way out, leaving your house and stuff. And we just she's like, is everything okay? Is there any issues? She's like, no, we good. She ain't, y'all not getting the divorce. She ain't, no, we ain't getting no divorce. All good. We all good. Everything is good. She's in her confession, love always wins. I said, girl. I said, girl. I said, who you trying to make believe? Us or you? Because that man don't want you, girl. I said, I don't know what you done did or what then went on between you two, because it seemed like, I said, well, I know one of the things is he don't really care. I said, that man never cared for your kids. And I said, you shouldn't have married that man to begin with. But you was messing with that man during your last marriage anyway. So you know what you're doing. So moving on from there, we move on to Nicole and her besties dinner that she had. So the ladies are all there. They end up running into Stefan Stefan. I hope I said his name right. Is it Ethan Anthony? Is it Anthony Stefan or Ethan Stefan? Stefan. Gloria Stefan husband. He's a big time producer, recording producer and music producer, and he's actually worked with Adriana. Come to find out, Gloria Stefan told him that, because they were there and told him that your friend is over there. And so he came over there to say hello and stuff. And we end up finding out that he's working with her again on another song. But this song is to get played on the radio. Which I said I'm very proud of her, because her first song Fire was good. And the song that he played, what he played for us, during the episode, I said, oh, that sounds good too. I said, it's gonna be a nice song. I said, I hope it do amazing for her and stuff. For both of them. So so after that, they sit down, they chit chat and whatever. So Adriana ended up telling about her going over to Lisa's boyfriend's house to check the house out and stuff like that. She ended up telling them that he wanted Lisa to move in and stuff like that. And said that Lisa said that, they would have to buy the house next door for her stuff, which they would have. And stuff like that. So the lady, Nicole gave her comment like, I think it's moving too fast and stuff like that. And Adriana said, he's a good guy. I think he's a keeper and stuff like that. So they move on from that subject to Adriana telling about her running into Todd and when they was leaving Alexis' house, and that she apologized to Todd and stuff, and that also told him that she said to Todd. She told Todd that, he thinks that she said that they need to work out their issues in their marriage, and he said you hit it right on the nose and stuff. After that, we ended up they ended up asking Gertie how she's doing and what was going on at the event and stuff. And so she finally broke down and told them that she has breast cancer. And, they breaking down, they crying and stuff. And Julia know what she going through, because Julia is going through it with her wife, Martinez. And, Gertie is, she's, they telling her good things, being her friends, and say, we gonna be there for you, 100%. Adriana told her, like, you was there for me when I had hard times. I'm gonna be there for you the same way. And she said, you need to focus on you. That's all you gotta focus on. And Julia told her, as a, I've been going through this as a spouse. The spouse, they're gonna be, it's hard, but it's gonna be okay. We are more worried about you and how you feel, and long as you are good, your husband and the kids will be good. And I'm glad that they did give her some kind words and encouragement, that they're gonna be there for her, and that she got this. It was bittersweet and sad to just see that from Gertie and stuff. So after that, we move on to the last part. The last part is when Gertie and Larson meet up. So they meet up. We're gonna get down to business. So Larson gonna say, okay, Larson like, you ain't crying today, right? We ain't gonna have a crying thing, right? Like we did before, right? And excuse me, Gertie went, huh? Gertie went, what? Gertie went, first of all, what you not gonna do is gonna tell me how I should react and how I should feel and how I should express. And if I wanna cry, I'm gonna cry. And she went, I just wanna know, Lois went, I just wanna know why you said I was fake. Yeah, she went. The reason I said you was fake because you disrespect me as a friend. That's what you did. You disrespect me as a friend, like you just did now, and stuff. And as they were talking, it seemed like Larson was not listening. Larson don't. I said, to me, she doesn't listen at all, and she was more focused on the social media thing. She went, why? So why did you go to social media and say that I was fake? She went, that's what. She went, that's your problem. She went, that's all you focus on is social media. It's all about the social media thing. So I'm like, oh God. So Gertie was started to cry because Gertie was getting ready to tell her that she had, she had breast cancer, but she couldn't get it out. She went, oh, so you crying? She ain't, so you gonna cry? She ain't, so you want me to cry? She went, I can cry too. I said, what? Wait a minute. Girl, what am I watching? Cause bitch, now you want to cry cause she having a emotional reaction. She trying to tell you, and that's not something. Tell somebody you have cancer, of any type of cancer. It's not easy to tell, and she has to tell this. And you were one of her closest friends, but you show that you're not. So Gertie went, okay. Gertie went, I gotta go. Gertie said, I gotta go. So Gertie said she had to go, and it went off after that. So y'all like, subscribe, comment, and share on all social medias. It's your boy Paul. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'll get back at y'all later. Bye, y'all.